Okay, so I left off at Haywood. I was about halfway through Haywood, so I'm gonna pick it up. Part two. Hold on a sec. There we go. Okay, Brendan Haywood. I said low post presence, blah blah blah. The best big man dunker we have on the team, with just sheer power. If you're gonna go flashy, easily goes to JaVale, but talk about it a little later. What does Brendan need to work on in 2010? Okay. When I think about it, he's a pretty fundamentally sound player. I'd like for him to work on trying to get more layups instead of jump hooks, a better percentage, obviously, and try and work on his one-on-one defense. Not just blocking shots, but just good solid defending. My next player on the list is Mike James. Missed the last 15 or whatever games of the season. I'm not even sure. With broken one of his fingers. I forgot. So Mike James. One of the best three-point shooters we have on the team. I'm not sure if he'll be with us next year, because it seems like every team he goes to, he stays for a year and leaves. So I don't know. So Mike James, great three-point shooter, obviously. Smart point guard. Drives when he needs to. What does he need to work on? Well, he does drive when he needs to, but I've noticed that he does that floater a lot and doesn't drop as often as I'd like it to. So I'd like him to work on his finishing at the hoop, and then I think he'd be a pretty complete point guard. Next on the list is Jamison. Obviously, he's in the big three, one of the best players on our team, one of the best forwards in the league, in my opinion. Jamison he's not the tallest, he's not the strongest, he's not the quickest. When you think about it, he is not very physically gifted compared to other players in the league. Can't really, he gets up when he needs to. He can dunk when he wants to, but not really a leaper. Not known as a leaper, but he finds a way. He finds a way to score. He finds a way to rebound. He finds a way to do nearly everything. Scoring, he's got that crazy shot down. Really what he's done is genius. He's taken one move where he gets it in the low post, and he either goes to the basket and gets fouled, or he goes away and does the floater, or goes away and does a pump fake. And what he's done is genius. When you can do one move and just do a couple variations on it and become extremely good at those variations, it becomes very hard to stop off a simple play. So what does Jamison need to work on? I'd like him to work on his quickness. So maybe when he's posting up, he can do a little spin move or something like that. I also want him to work on his free throw shooting. Good in some games, bad in others. I think he's around 70-something%. I'd like that to be a little bit higher, considering it's to the line a lot. Next on the list is JaVale McGee, the rookie out of Nevada. Oh my God, okay. This guy is like, he's just like a huge amount of unmolded clay. What you don't really know what he's going to turn out to be. He could develop a low post game. He could get some hook shots going, get some layups. Or, I don't know, maybe he could be a type of player that is a good passer, or a type of player that's strictly just a hustle player, or maybe even a short, like, foul line jump shot guy. I really don't know, but I'm excited to find out. And obviously, the best shot blocker on the team with just amazing ups for a big guy. Decent jump shot, but I think he forces it sometimes. What does he need to work on? The perfect person for him to talk to is Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq is, although he doesn't seem like it in his interviews, one of the smartest big men in the league. I always loved listening to his old interviews where he would just say, like, I get the ball and I'll score. But, I mean, he does a lot more than that. He gets the ball. Because he's so dominant in the post, he gets double teamed very often. What he does, he doesn't get the ball and just start posting up. No, gets the ball, looks around, sees if there's a double team going, takes a slow dribble and see if a double team comes again, and if and only if there's no double team, he'll go up for a shot. Double team, kick out for three-pointer. This is exactly what I want JaVale to do. Not that he's going to get double teamed, but when he gets the ball down low, you don't have to shoot. There are many things you can do with the ball in the post. You can pass it out, you can dribble, penetrate, and drive. You can do a lot of things. You don't have to shoot. When I want him to get the ball, I want him to calm down and think about what he's going to do before he does it. The next person on the list is mcguire. Just so versatile. This guy is just, I see him being a very key part next year to our success. I think he could be maybe the 6th or 7th man. Just extremely versatile. I've watched him grown. Even just over this season, I think he's been the most improved player out of anyone. What I want him to work on, he has worked on his jump shot. I like it. What I want him to work on, though, his ball handling. I've said this throughout the season. His quickness, and I mean, that's it, really. Just his ball handling. If he can get his ball handling down and, get a little bit beefier, he can bust it down low, and he can finish. We all know he can. So, I'd like to see that from Dom. Yeah, that's it from Dominic, I think. I think I was going to say something else. If I remember, I'll come back. The next player is Oleski Pecherov. It's hard to talk about him because he gets such little playing time. But what he does well, obviously his three-point shot. He's a decent rebounder. Obviously he's 7 feet tall. You can get rebounds a little bit easier. But what I want him to do is when he gets in the game, not just look to shoot automatically. Maybe do a few fancy passes, press the coaches, show them more that you can do more than just shoot. We know you can shoot. So I'd like him to work on something a little bit besides shooting. This video is about to end too. Start on Darius Songaila, one of the most underrated players on the Wizards, I believe. He is a. Oh, about Dominic McGuire, I want to say this before the video runs out. He has guarded some of the best players in the NBA, and I commend him for that. He has guarded LeBron, D. Wade, some of the best players in the shooting guard small forward position.